Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am that I am Oracle. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Okay, I've already called in Archangel Michael asking for protection and guidance on this journey. All right, so we're going to go right ahead and get into who these messages are for tonight. Okay, all right, Divine Spirit, who are these messages for tonight? Who are these messages for? I split it on New Mexico and Vermont, so it could be significant. All right. Who are these messages for? Who are these messages going to be for tonight, Divine Spirit? All right, that's 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and see what comes out, y'all. All right, who are these messages going to be for, Divine Spirit? Who are these messages going to be for? Who are these next messages going to be for? So we have the 30th, okay, could be significant. Oh, no, y'all, no. All right, so we have Sagittarius. All right, you could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius season, November 23rd through December 22nd. You could be from Wyoming. We have Mercury here again. All right, so Mercury is definitely significant here. We've had Mercury almost in every reading. We have Maryland. All right, we have Minnesota. We have the 27th that came out again, okay? So these are significant. All right. We have the fall. This actually, I saw this, the fall actually, when I split the deck. We have Monday. All right. So the fall could be significant. You could be born in the fall. All right, fall could be your favorite season. All right, we have January. All right, so January 27th or January 30th could be significant. We have the sun. All right, land of the rising sun, which is the east, China. Okay, Idaho. We have Kentucky, and we have Maine. Okay, so any of those places could be significant. All right, to you, you could live there, be from there, traveling there. Okay. All right, and the top is Virginia, but okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and open up with the Energy Oracle card. I'm going to get the messages from the Energy Oracle. Then we're going to head into the Wisdom Oracle, some angels and ancestor messages, some spirit animal messages. We're going to come from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck and the Angels of Abundance Oracle deck. All right. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, and messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know to help them on their spiritual journey? What messages do the collective need to hear, need to know? Okay, so we have right off the bat. All right, action needed to be taken, or someone here is taking some sort of action, or you're being called into action. Number 17, which breaks down to an 8. So you could be a life path 8. Okay. Or 8 could be significant. You could be seeing 888. All right. We have the door to personal healing and happiness, number 34. You could be 34. You could be a life path 7. You could be seeing 777. Okay. But someone is taking here action on order. I see this is action being taken towards to heal some sort of personal, to heal some sort of personal issue, or to fulfill or find the door to your own personal healing and happiness through some sort of action being taken here. Okay. Tell me more, Divine Spirit, please. Tell me more. Okay, so the angel of love here. So I feel like some of you here are the attention that is being called, all right, to you right now. The action that's being taken is the fulfillment of self-love. Okay, that's going to help heal yourself, and it's going to help open the door to personal healing and happiness. So your angel of love, which is Archangel Raphael, okay, can assist you in healing emotional, okay. Archangel Raphael deals with relationships and matters of the heart, okay, and love and healing. Okay, so if you have experienced matters of the heart, matters in love that have left you heartbroken, detrimented, or traumatized, or lost, confused, upset, hurt, okay, bewildered, okay. This is a time for you. You are being called to take action to walk into your own personal healing and happiness, okay, by reaching out to Archangel Raphael to help you heal the matters, if you believe in that, okay. You don't have to use Archangel Raphael. It's whomever it is that you serve, okay. I use him as an example because I do believe in angels, okay. That's just one form and example of whom you can. It doesn't matter who you worship. My channel is open to all faiths and beliefs, okay. But asking your spirit guide, asking whomever it is that you serve to help you heal. Now, for many of you, you've already taken this action, okay, and you are walking through the door of personal healing and happiness. And the angel of love here, I feel like, is here to bring you some sort of loving guidance, loving connection, okay, or to teach you how to love yourself, okay, so that you can manifest or bring in the type of love that you deserve. So you have victory. So you are receiving victory, okay? You are receiving success. You are receiving recognition, all right, from your angels, from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, all right? Sometimes y'all need to learn how to clap for your own self, all right? Because you're not always going to have a crowd, okay, a public or a physical crowd to clap for you when you overcome obstacles and challenges. I don't know who that is for, okay? Sometimes you need to applaud your own self for the challenges that you have overcome and went through, okay? But the angel of love here is here to show you unconditional love, okay? For some of you, you are learning how to love yourself unconditionally, and you are learning how to love others unconditionally, okay? Tell me more, Divine Spirit. Man holding a coin. So for many of you, you could be an earth sign, okay? You could be a businessman, you could be a philanthropist, okay? You could be a masculine or a feminine, okay? You could be someone who's just resourceful, who manages their money wisely, okay? Or maybe this is what the Spirit is bringing you in, okay? Because you have taken some sort of action in order to heal and walk through this door of personal healing and happiness. The angel of love here is to bring you victory and success. So you may be meeting your divine masculine or a soulmate or a friendship or a friend or a businessman, okay? So that's definitely plausible here, number 43-7. So we definitely have 7-7 on deck, all right? We have completions and endings, okay? So this could be a romantic connection or this could be a business relation, all right? But for some of you, it may be causing anxiety. Maybe you're feeling anxious, a little worried, okay? But what is this anxiety? Why is my collective feeling anxiety? Why are they feeling worried, okay? Maybe about their own finances, okay? Or maybe this is a man holding a coin and this is a woman holding a coin, okay? So I feel like I'm talking to someone who is independent, also like the man holding the coin. This is someone, a philanthropist, someone who's generous, very grounded, earth energy, very resourceful. I'm talking about two people who has their own, and maybe they're both experiencing some sort of anxiety here. There's some sort of anxiety here, okay? Maybe they're both experiencing that. All right, one is feeling anxiety, the other, because it fell right beneath them, okay? So we're going to get more into it and see what this is about. Door to romance. Oh, okay, so this is a door to romance is open, and so they're kind of maybe feeling anxious about new love, about a new partnership, okay? Maybe there's some sort of undercurrent or worry, all right? Clarify this action card, okay? So somebody took action to help to heal their heart chakra, okay? To let go of what no longer was working or working for them, okay? Or maybe it was a relationship, or maybe whatever this was, it was keeping your heart chakra blocked to the I am that I am presence, the divine, the God that lives within us all right? But someone here took action and decided that they no longer wanted to live with a closed heart chakra, that they no longer wanted to be separate from the divine, that they no longer wanted to experience the lack of fulfillment and happiness. And so somebody here took a leap of faith, okay, and trusted and decided to move in a new direction is what I'm seeing, okay? Clarify this door to personal healing. Yeah, they brought balance. Angel balance came right out. So somebody decided to bring balance, justice, fairness, okay? This could be also indicative of contract or traveling, but with angel of balance, this talks about somebody here doing the work and bringing balance into a situation, okay? Balance into their life, balance where there was none before, okay? This is, remember, my readings are past, present, and future, so it just depends on when you get this message. All right, so the angel of love, this is subconsciously listening. Somebody here brought balance to the situation, to whatever they were going through, by listening to their intuition, by going within, by doing the healing work, by doing the shadow work, by tuning into the subconscious moon. Okay, so this is also something what you don't see. For many of you, what you don't see is the angel of love working behind the scenes to bring in you this caring and loving connection. All right, to open the door to romance. Okay, so woman holding a heart. For some of you, there's a water sign. Okay, there's a woman coming in for you who's going to be very caring, nurturing. This could be either you, or this could be someone you're dealing with or you're about to meet. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Okay, but this is someone who's very caring, nurturing, compassionate, intuitive. Could be a mother as well. Okay, an empress energy, number 44. Okay, so this is someone who is also emotionally available. Okay, receiving the victory. All right, so you may be manifesting, you may be drawing in this type of connection. Okay, or this may be your energy. Okay, you're receiving the victory. Okay, for allowing yourself to be loving, compassionate, and nurturing, for allowing yourself to forgive. Okay, clarify this man holding a coin. Clarify this man holding a coin. All right, so this man holding a coin is thinking about taking a journey. Okay, all right, this could be you as well, masculine. This could be an earth sign, or this is just, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could be anybody here who's from these places that these cards were indicating when we first laid them out. Okay, but this is someone who is getting ready to take a journey, whether it's a spiritual journey, an inner journey, or an actual physical journey. Someone's getting ready to move, thinking about moving, thinking about leaving from something or going towards something. Okay, or someone. All right, and this causing a bit of anxiety. Okay, so somebody maybe wants to take a journey with someone, maybe start a journey with someone. Okay, but whatever this is indicative of travel, and it's causing a bit of anxiety. Okay, for whoever this is. Okay, there's adjacent possibilities. Okay, so that's what this anxiety is about. There are many doors opening up at this time. There are many opportunities, and maybe you're feeling some sort of anxiousness about which door to walk through, wanting to be careful about which opportunity or which offer that you accept at this moment. Okay, but I feel like that as long as you stay grounded, that as long as you ask your ancestors and your spirit guides to give you clear signs to assist you on your journey, you're going to be perfectly fine. You're not going to have much to worry about, because so far you have made the right decisions. Okay, so, and you need to trust yourself, trust in your, have confidence in yourself. All right, whatever this is though, it's giving you a bit of anxiety. All right, but you can overcome that. Okay, by going into meditation. All right, and asking for clear signs from your spirit team to help you make the best decision for your highest good and life purpose. Okay, so someone here is strategizing. Okay, coming is planning. Okay, laying a solid foundation. All right, doing evaluation, doing the legwork. Okay, to these different, that's what the spirit is calling you. This is what's going to help calm your anxiety. All right, this is what's going to help assuage your fears and your worries, is by which each door that is open to you, making sure that you do a thorough check, making sure you're doing your research, you're planning. Okay, making sure that you're laying a solid foundation, or you know what's attached to these doors as they open up to you. Okay, so that's how you're going to overcome that. Is all right. Do your research, do your planning. Okay, whatever it takes in order for you to feel confident in the decision and choice that you're going to make. All right, angel of strength is here. Okay, so you have the strength. This is someone, Leo, the lion. Okay, this is someone who has leadership qualities. This is someone that you also have a very strong and powerful angel. Okay, as a spirit guardian angel, ancestor who is helping you at this time. You may even have Leo in your chart somewhere. Okay, but whatever this is, you have the strength to overcome any obstacle. You have the strength, all right, to see things through. And if you feel at any point that you feel weak or wayward, that maybe you don't, then you call upon your spirit team and your ancestors and your animal spirit guides to lend you the strength that's needed in order to overcome, overshadow, go around, go through, go under any obstacle that presents itself, and to help you understand and see the lesson from the perspective that the divine wants you to see it from, not from where the ego-based mentality wants you to see it from. Okay, but you have what it takes, all right? You have the talent, you have what it takes to overcome, all right, and see anything through, okay? At this time, you're being called to rest, okay, to rejuvenate, to replenish as you go through these changes and transformation. As these doors open up to you, okay, things are going to take off, all right? So in the meantime, Spirit is asking you to rest, meditate, go within, and bring calmness and peace into your life at the moment, okay? Because you have been on a long journey, okay? And as you need this period of rest to prepare you for the next leg of your journey, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and move into the Wisdom Oracle, okay? See what the Wisdom Oracle has to say about this message. All right, what does the Wisdom Oracle have for the collective? Ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, what messages do you have for the collective to help them? What wisdom and insight can you give to the collective tonight that will help them on their spiritual and healing journey? Okay. All right. So for many of you, this is a time where, especially during this lunar eclipse that just passed, even upcoming in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, all right, there's an exchange of gifts going on. Whether this is an exchange of gift between you and the universe or exchange of gift between you and a person, okay? But there's some sort of an exchange as you give back to humanity, as you give back to in service to the divine, as you give back in service to Mother Gaia, okay, you are also receiving some sort of gifts and love and guidance, okay? Gifts can come in many forms. It can come in financial, it can come in love, it can come in spiritual gifts, it can come in insight, wisdom, okay? There's many types of gifts. You can, we have in the Christian theology, you have the fivefold ministry, okay? So those are gifts of the spirit, all right? So clairaudience, clairsentient, clairvoyance, and I'm missing two. But they'll come to me. I'm drawing a blank right now, y'all. At the bottom of the deck, higher power. So many of you are working. This is a spiritual gift. Your psychic abilities may be growing. Your insight may be growing. Your wisdom is expanding, okay? So this could actually be a physical gift, okay, that you are receiving from someone, or this is a gift that you are giving someone. Take it how it resonates, okay? So some of you may be asking why. Why am I receiving this gift, or why am I giving this gift, okay? So that comes from, only that answer can come from within. That comes from the divine timing, okay? So some of you are asking why. It's because it is in divine timing, okay? We're gonna clarify more into this why, but something here is about divine timing, okay? Receiving something in divine timing, just when you need it the most, okay? Or when you have earned it. It just all depends on your perspective and how you believe that you are worthy of the gift that is being given, okay? There's a loyal heart. So for many of you, this gift that you're being given is someone who has a loyal heart to match your own, okay? So there is a soulmate or a counterpart, all right? And this is going to bring some sort of change. It's going to bring some sort of change, 555, into your life. So be prepared for that. Anchor down, buckle down. This could be good change, okay? Some of you are overthinking. That's where your anxiety is coming from. It's because you're doing too much thinking, okay? So get grounded, okay? Do some things that allow you to put your mind at rest. Whether it is sleep, whether it's working on a creative project, whether it's reading or listening to music, but do something that will allow you to get out of your own headspace, okay? That will allow you to just have a peace of mind, all right? Whatever this is, these changes that are coming in, it's going to make you extremely happy. We have happy here, all right? So someone here is either feeling extremely happy, or you're about to experience something or receive something that's going to make you extremely happy with the land of milk and honey. Oh, wow. All right, so many of you are receiving blessings. This is blessings from the divine, blessings from your ancestors, just blessings for the hard work, for everything you've been through, okay? This is one of the reasons is because the heartbreak that you experienced in the past, Spirit is bringing you someone with a loyal heart, all right, to love you, to care for you, to give you the equal reciprocity that you have shown to others in the past. This is the reason why is it's time for you to receive your blessings, okay? So a gift, the gift could be coming from someone that you know in a friend group, a family dynamic. This because all this talks about community, okay? You could be working within your community. You could be receiving a gift, giving a gift to your community, okay? All right, no place like home, okay? So this could be, many of you are returning home. Many of you are finding a new place, or you may be receiving a gift, a new home, okay? An inheritance of a new home of some sort within a community. All right, tell me more about the no place like home. Tell me more, round and round, okay? So something here in divine timing. Somebody here may be returning home. I did just say that, okay? So you could be returning home. You could be receiving some sort of gift or inheritance, all right? And it's going to take you back home, all right? But all of this is happening in divine timing. This is your blessing, one of your blessings that are coming through. I see that, all right? Somebody could be just going round and round in their mind about something, questioning something as well, all right, about a home or a community. But I do see this as being somebody returning home, okay? Maybe you left a long time ago, all right, and something is bringing you back to a place that you once called home, all right? Or maybe somebody is getting ready to move or find a new home or a new community, okay, as well. All right, somebody's about to move in with someone as well, okay? Start a new chapter. Tell me more about this loyal heart, please, Divine Spirit. As a soulmate. I just said that, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. So, yeah, somebody here is meeting their soulmate, okay? All right, it's going to be something very beautiful. All right, you may be moving in together. You may be purchasing a new home together. Okay, you may be moving into a new community. All right, take it how it resonates. Okay, but for many of you, you're experiencing serendipity. You're seeing a lot of signs, synchronicity, and messages from the universe, your spirit guides and ancestors, and it's bringing you a lot of joy to see that. Okay, so you may be receiving butterflies. Okay, fairies, the fae. All right, Shamrock. This is a very lucky time for many of you. Okay, many blessings are filling your life. Okay, this is very beautiful energy, y'all. Okay, yeah. So the chaos and conflict. So we are our own worst enemy. We create our fears. We create our reality. And often when our mind is going round and round, and we keep playing things over and scenarios over in our head, when we stay in this mindset of fear and illusion, we draw the very things that we fear to us, okay? So just be mindful of your thoughts, okay? For some of you, your thoughts are very conflicted, all right? And so that conflict is drawing that conflict to you externally. So this is a time to be aware of what you're thinking, because we're moving into a time where what we think become our reality very quickly, okay? So we manifest what we're thinking. Be mindful of your thoughts. Think positive, happy thoughts, okay? Not negative, dark, and worst case scenario thoughts, because like I said, your thoughts create your reality. As a man thinketh, so he is, all right? As a woman thinketh, so she is, all right? So just be mindful of that, all right? You may be surrounded by a lot of chaos and conflict, but you have the ability, you have the strength, you have the willpower in order to overcome that and not let it influence you, not let other people's projection and fears, illusions, and lies, okay, overshadow the hard work that you've already done to overcome all of that, all right? So don't let outside influences, external hostilities, okay, undo all the hard work that you've done to get to where you are, okay, by allowing yourself to go backwards, okay? What else, ancestors? What else? What else does the collective need to know? All right, it's a never-ending story, okay? So what's a never-ending story? A higher power is at work here. It's a never-ending story that you're about to be happy, okay? So this never-ending story is about someone always constantly in their mind as well. So you need to find a way to become present. You need to find a way to get grounded. You need to find a way that will allow you, that's reprogramming your subconscious, doing positive daily affirmations, doing gratitude affirmations, okay? Things that will allow you to move out of this dark stuck or negative energy or negative influences, okay, even if it means moving away from the very people who are causing this internal or external conflict, okay. But this is about to be a never-ending story, okay. There's about to be a lot of blessings that enter your life as well, that's going to be make you happy, okay, that's going to bring you such happiness and joy, and it's going to just be like a never-ending flood of joy, okay. Everything's going to happen, and once you're going to realize why everything happened the way it happened, all right, so that the divine, the higher power here, could help you and assist you to walk through the land of Canaan, of milk and honey, okay, where blessings and rainbows fill the sky daily, okay. The bottom of the deck, it is time for a nap, but it's time to rest and rejuvenate. This is the second card in this deck where it talks about resting, okay. So you're going to be able to, if you've been in a period where you haven't been able to rest and relax and take care of yourself and pamper yourself, you're about to enter a period where all of that is very much possible, where you're not going to have to constantly be working and toiling, okay. So we're going to go ahead and move into the angels and ancestors deck and see what wisdom and guidance the angels and ancestors have for the collective tonight. All right, what wisdom do you have for the collective tonight? What do you want to say to the collective for their spiritual journey and healing, ancestors and guardian angels? What does the collective need to hear tonight in order to assist them and help them on their spiritual journey? All right, so we have take care of your needs. I just said that. All right, during the winter, okay, so this is a time where many of you may find yourself overworked, overshadowed, overburdened, okay, and Spirit is really asking you, calling attention to, and your guides want you to take care of your personal needs, to honor your energy, to honor your mental state, okay, to honor your body as well, okay. So if you need to rest, you need to rest. If you need a siesta, a vacation, a massage, okay. So for many of you say, well, I can't do that right now. I have so many responsibilities. Well, I'm here to tell you that those responsibilities you're going to have to wait some time, okay? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. What happens when your cup runneth out and you have nothing left to pour from? You're going to collapse. You're not going to have enough to give anyone, okay? So you need to first take care of yourself. If you got a family to take care of, you need to be taken care of, okay? So pay attention to your needs. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your spirit. What needs feeding? What needs pampering? What needs nurturing? What needs healing, okay? What needs attending to, all right? Not anyone else in the moment. You need to attend to your own garden, okay? Follow the voice of your soul. What are you being called to, okay? What are you listening to? Whom are you listening to, okay? So many of you are feeling a call or you're feeling a pull, okay? You also have a star ancestors, all right, that are trying to connect with you and want to reach out to you. So maybe go spend some time underneath the stars, okay? And speak out to your ancestors and your divine the divine spirit, okay? And ask for assistance, ask for guidance, okay? Trust and believe that you will be answered, okay? And have an open mind to receive those answers, okay? If you don't know what your needs are at this time, ask your ancestors and your spirit guides and guardian angels to assist you in showing you in a way that you would be able to understand what it is that you need to tend to in your garden to help you become the best version of yourself, to help you replenish, okay, what you have lost. All right, spring. So whatever you've been putting your energy towards, okay, you're about to see your seeds grow, okay? During the springtime, it said this is an abundance. It's funny, I saw a rabbit today on my while I was working. I ran across my path and here's another rabbit, okay? So this is a time of fertility, abundance, of growth, of growing things, of beginning new projects, new ideas, of putting things into motion, taking action so that when it is time for harvest, you will see some sort of harvest. For many of you, you're about to collect your harvest now in the springtime, okay? Because you planted in the previous spring, okay? All right, but some of you are about to see the results here in the springtime. Some of you, you're about to be fertile. You're about to start a family, have children, okay? Lavender could be also significant as well. So if you're having trouble sleeping, okay, valerian root and lavender and chamomile will assist in that if you're looking for natural holistic methods in order to help you sleep. All right. make plans and focus. I just see, I see your spring, whatever new ideas, new beginnings, new passions that you are wanting to bring into fruition, that you want to manifest. Now is the time to start laying those solid plans, those foundations. And you do that by planning and focusing. Where energy goes, attention flows. Where energy flows, attention goes. It's something like that. Y'all know exactly what I mean, okay? Where your attention goes, energy flows, okay? And that's where you're going to see your biggest, that's where you're going to see your biggest manifestation, okay? So what are you putting your time, attention, and efforts into, okay? So take charge with authority. As you make these plans, execute them. Go ahead and step into your power. Go ahead and step into your authority. Go ahead and take charge, take lead. If something's not getting done, okay, step up and make sure it gets done, okay? Don't complain about it, all right? Just make it happen, right? Shapeshifter, okay? Transform and unveil your gifts. Many of you are going through a period of ascension, or you're going through some sort of transformation where you're learning new things about yourselves. As you heal, you are revealing new gifts, new strengths, new things that you didn't even think you were capable of, okay? So many of you on this journey, you have not even tapped into half of what your potential or gifts are, okay? Because you're still growing, you're still learning, okay? So this is a time for you to really to do your inner work, to get to know yourself, all right? To know your own strengths, you know, your own weaknesses, what makes you tick, okay? What drives you, what are you passionate about, what are the things what is your foundation made of? What do you want your foundation to be made of? Okay, what do you want to be known for? What is this legacy that you're building? Okay, what are you pursuing? What is your life purpose? All of these are questions, introspective questions that you can ask yourself on this journey, and ask that your ancestors and spirit guides help you and guide you towards your own truth, the truth of your own soul, okay? Not what someone else is telling you, okay, but your own soul, okay? Be fearless and stand strong, okay? There may be a situation or a time that calls for you to stand in your power, to stand strong, to speak up, to be a warrior, to fight back. You know, we live in a time where it's not always going to be peace, love, and light, where we're going to have to stand up and make a stance, okay? And we're going to have to, you know, show our teeth and show what we're capable of, okay? But a warrior's greatest gift is also to know when to lay down his weapons and to be at peace, all right? It's funny, I was watching Pluto TV, and it had all the martial arts movies on it, and it had one. Donnie Yen was one of my favorite, and they was playing all of his movies, and then Hero came on, and one of the lessons was, you know, the greatest, what makes a warrior a hero is when they know how to lay down their weapon when it is no longer necessary to fight, okay? There is a time for peace and there is a time for war, okay? So there may come a time where you will have to come out of your peace sitting mode, and you will have to put on the armor of God, literally, okay? And you're going to have to make a stand, all right? So just be mindful of that, all right? Stay strong in your beliefs, stay strong in your faith, whatever that is. Stay strong and know that you are protected and you are being divinely guided, and that you are, you know, part of, well, if you're watching this, I'm not going to say that you'll know, all right? Spirit will reveal to you if you are a part of the 144, being devoted and committed. I said that, okay? What are you being devoted and committed to? What are you following? What guidance are you following? What routine do you have? What ritual or what sacred space have you created, all right? What are you doing to show yourself approved of the gifts that the divine are giving you, all right? For many of you, you are doing it, okay? So you are being devoted, you are being committed, you are following the soul, the voice of your soul, okay? What you've been called into service to do, all right? Stand your ground. Ooh, I just said that, all right? This is going to be a time where many of you are going to be, your faith is going to be tested. All right, your knowledge is going to be tested. Your gifts are going to be tested. And you're going to have to make a stand. You're going to have to speak your truth. You're going to have to defend your position. And you need to be prepared to, okay? You need to be prepared to stand your ground and make a defense, okay? Whatever it is that you believe in, okay? You need to be able to defend your position. protection. Drop your shields, okay? So for many of you, the gifts that Spirit wants to bring into you, they can't, because you're being a blockage to your own self by being guarded against everything and everyone, okay? So there's a time to protect yourself, and then there's a time to allow someone in to protect you, okay? So you don't have to always fight this journey by yourself. For many of you, that's what Spirit is doing, is bringing you in someone who is also a warrior, who is also going to be able to protect you, to shield you, all right, in the physical, not just the spiritual. You have your ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels who's protecting you in the spirit realm. But for many of you, you may not have someone to protect you in the physical realm, and that's what Spirit is wanting to bring into your life, all right, is someone who will help you, help protect you, okay? So, but for many of you, your guard is up so much, almost to the point where you're not allowing anyone or anything, all right, to come into your energy space. And it's good to protect your energy. It's good to set healthy boundaries, but don't push away the blessings. We can be our own hindrance to blessings that the divine creator has for us, by being, because we've been hurt or scarred, or in the past, that we don't know how to let down our defenses. So if you have a problem with letting people in and trusting, then that is something that you need to work on with your ancestors, the divine spirit, asking to be able to trust, all right, to let your guard down and not question. For some of you, it's just the lack of trust, okay? You've been let down so many times, you've been hurt so many times, that you're not certain, is this real? Like, it's almost too good to be true, all right? So many of you are going through that phase, like, this is too good to be true, all right? And so the more negative connotations that you feel or you think about a certain situation or person, the more that it's going to push them away, okay? So just be mindful of that when you're encountering someone new, all right? Spirit will reveal to you who is for you and who is not. Just ask, okay, and be patient and open to receive the messages, all right, that is needed, all right, to see, hear, and speak and make the best decisions for yourself, all right. Trust yourself and trust your talents in changing times, okay. So for many of you, you're going through changes, upheavals, maybe be changing careers, jobs, okay. And so Spirit is saying you have the skills, you have what it takes, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the education, you have the training. What you need is belief and confidence in yourself and your skills, okay? So that's what it says, take charge with authority, okay? You have the skills necessary to be successful in whatever it is that you put your mind to, all right? And if you don't, then you know how to go out there and become confident. For many of you, it's just about training, it's about education. For many of you, it's just about believing in yourself, of what you're capable of, okay? Unlock the magic within, okay? The magic guardian, for many of you, yes. All right, you have gifts, hidden gifts and talents, all right, that you're not even aware of, and that Spirit wants you to go within and tap into. So ask Spirit, how can I tap into the magic within me? How can I unlock the magic within me to allow this energy, okay, or these gifts that I am being called to use to activate and flow more freely, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and move into the animal spirit messages, okay? And see what the animal spirit guides have to say about this message, okay? What messages do the animal spirit guides have for the collective tonight? What does it need to know for their healing and spiritual journey? Ooh, that was an ugly shuffle, y'all. Oh, look, rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. I broke that right in between. Now is a lucky time, y'all. Well, once again, all right, so for many of y'all, this heralds a really good time. Trust in divine detours. Remember that sometimes we don't end up where we thought we were or where we wanted to go, and that's because the divine spirit has something else for us, all right? That maybe there's a lesson we need to learn, or maybe there's something that the spirit wants to draw our attention to, and we can't do it on the path that we were going, okay? So sometimes life gets out of whack. Sometimes we could be put in a place that is like in between worlds, and it may seem like an obstacle to what the path that we want to take, but that's because the path that we were on may not necessarily have been the best path. It was a path, but it may not have been the best path for us. And so oftentimes we get set down for spirit to call our attention to things in order for us to course correct. All right, at this time, for many of you, life is speeding up. We got that in an earlier reading. Okay, so the antelope spirit is saying, all right, the reason why you're being told to rest is because things are about to start speeding up. All right, I think we are losing time here every day. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, the seasons, the days, the months, the years are going by at a more rapid pace. All right, so you're going to see your manifestations happening much quicker. All right, let spirit be your guide. Okay, in all that you do. Okay, spirit has your back, but also let spirit be your guide. Okay, you have many guides. Okay, so if you don't know who your guide is, your animal spirit guide, ask the divine spirit to reveal who your animal spirit guide is, okay, so that you can be more aware of their presence when they come to you with messages. Okay, turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. For many of you, you're entering a time where your cup is going to overflow with abundance, and you're going to be able to pour that abundance, pour those gifts, pour that love, pour that kindness, compassion, gifts of the spirit, gifts of fruit, gifts of finances back out. Okay, so whatever you do, make sure that the exchange of energy, whenever you're giving, even if it's a purchase, make sure you do it with love, compassion, and thankfulness, because how we exchange energy says a lot about how we also receive energy. So the more happy you are to give, the more the happy the universe is to give back to you. Okay, all right, what else do they need to know? Okay, so tend to the small things. Okay, so small things like, making sure you're paying your bills, make sure you're cleaning, making sure you're making your appointments, making sure you get your homework assignments completed and turned in, making sure you're returning your library books, making sure you're making it to meetings. Okay, making sure you're checking your calendar, dotting your I's, crossing your T's. I think we are in Mercury retrograde. Make sure you're backing up your photos, your notes, okay, your computers. All right, just small things that we tend to get away from us, okay, that might slip through the cracks when we're focused on the everyday things of life. All right, so we be at peace, okay. So at the moment, you are called to be at peace, to stand in peace. Maybe you're being offered peace at this time. Okay, that's one of the blessings that could be coming in for you, is maybe an opportunity to experience peace from turmoil, from tribulation. All right, from poverty, from financial burdens. Okay, so truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, so for many of you, this lunar eclipse is revealing the truth. Okay, so the truth is going to come out and be exposed over whatever illusions that are keeping you bound, stuck, or in the same repeating karmic cycle. Okay, keeping you bound to toxic behaviors, toxic ideas, toxic belief system, conditional belief systems. Okay, so you're going to be able to see the truth. Ask for the truth to be shown to you, and the divine spirit will make it so. Okay, all right. Ooh, I said that, y'all. Spirit has a plan. Didn't I say that when it said let spirit be your guide? Spirit has a plan. Yes, spirit does. All right, so always trust, always have faith, and know without a shadow of doubt that things are going to work out according to the divine plan. All right, and know that we all have a part to play in it. All right, what else? Anything else? Spirit, anything else you have for the collective? Okay, so know your worth. All right, this is definitely a time where Spirit is asking you to know your worth. Know what do you deserve. All right, what is your self-esteem like? Okay, how do you show your worth? Do you love yourself the way you expect someone else to love you, or do you half love yourself? That comes back to nurturing and honoring your energy and taking care of your needs. Okay, you show people how to care for you and how to love you by how you take care and love yourself. So if you're neglectful of yourself, you're telling another person, well, I expect you to be neglectful of me. I don't even take the time to take care of me, so I don't expect you to take care of me. Okay, so what are you telling yourself about self-worth? How much are you worth? What are you worth to yourself? Okay, so you've got to figure that out on your own. Okay, and it's not an easy journey. Okay, you are going to have doubts, you're going to have fears, but eventually you're going to step into that power, that confidence, that knowing of who you are and what you're worth. Okay, life is a mystery. We're not always going to have the answers to everything, to every question, all right, because that's just not how it was meant to be. Some things in life are meant to remain a mystery, all right, even some things in the future. Okay, so Spirit doesn't want to reveal all of its cards, all right, the divine creator, all right, because that's how you get that joy, excitement, that happiness. Okay, when you don't have the answers to everything, when you don't know what's coming. Okay, so surprises can be a very beautiful and blessed thing. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You're not always going to have the answers that you want, all right, or when you want them. They come when they're needed, or when your higher self feels that it would be best served, it would best serve you and the collective and your higher purpose. All right. So act as if, even if you're going through a period where you're struggling, or if you're going through a period of uncertainty, if you're going through a period of transition, okay, act as if you are in the place where you already want to be. Okay, see yourself in a positive light. See yourself in the end result. If you're changing jobs, or if you're leaving one job, see yourself at that new job. Okay, see yourself in that new car. See yourself in that new home. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whatever it is that you're trying to heal or work on, see yourself on the other side of that in a positive light, in a positive way. Speak into it in existence. Visualize it. Say, I am this. You have to visualize it. You have to feel it. You have to see it. You have to taste it. You have to hear it like you're actually living it. Okay? So act as if whatever it is that you are putting that energy towards have already happened, and you are living in that reality. That's how you create a new reality, by acting as if, by living as if you are already in that. And that means living and acting as if that is already happened in the present moment. Not as something that happens in the future, but something that happens in the here and now. Okay, so whatever life that you're wanting to live or wanting to experience, you must see yourself actually doing it in the moment. So you can spend 10 minutes a day visualizing, okay, or imagining the type of life and what you want, and then taking action to fulfill it. All right, once you've done all the parts of that you can do, then a divine spirit will work things out of the matrix to bring it into fruition. Okay, all right, the abundant universe. And while you're going through your transition and change, okay, you know, there's a lot of things and people, places, and we can't take with us. So you might lose a lot before you gain a lot, just like the story of Job. Okay, he lost everything, but then he gained tenfold of what he had lost. All right, so just know that even when you're going through a time of struggle, of scarcity, of not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring, know that the abundant universe will always provide for its children. Okay, its chosen. All right, you will never be abandoned. You will never be left without. You know, God will send, the divine spirit will send angels, all right, to take care of you, just as he did Jesus in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. Okay, so he will never forsake his children or leave them behind. Okay, so remember that. Remember that the universe, the divine creator, will always provide for its children. You just have to believe and have faith and stay committed and devoted to your belief, okay? Whatever it is that you've been called to do here in this journey, on this journey, all right? So we're going to go ahead and move into the Sacred Destiny Oracle card and see what messages come out for the collective out of that, all right? Ooh, okay. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, what messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know in order to help them on their spiritual journey? learning? What messages or guidance, confirmations do the collective needs to hear? Okay, fulfillment. This came out in the last reading. I can't make this up, not the last reading, but 2 days ago reading, fulfillment. So many of your wishes, many of your desires are being fulfilled at this time. Okay, abundance. This is a card of abundance. Okay, potential. Okay, so something here is ripe for potential. Like I said, whatever it is that you're putting your energy toward, whatever it is that you're visualizing, you have the potential to be very successful with it. But you have to stay devoted and committed to it. Okay. To see it to fruition. Okay, like anything, whatever you water will grow. Whatever is neglected will not. All right. For many of you, you're going through a period of change. Okay, excuse me. You're going through a period of change. Okay, as transition happens around you, stay rooted, stay grounded. All right, and understand that things are happening the way they're happening for a purpose. All right, the changes are happening to help propel you to the highest form of your potential. All right, man, all these cards keep falling, y'all. And my legs sweating on this thing on leather chair, cushion. All right, so being in the flow, okay, as you experience changes, you are being encouraged to stay in the flow, okay? Stay in the flow of life, stay in the flow of like a stream, okay? Instead of struggling upstream, you are being guided to make sure you stay in the, how can I put it? There's a certain current that we ride when a fish is going downstream, okay? So there are certain currents and there are certain ways that the river flows, okay, depending on the rocks and the formation and the river bend, okay? So there's a certain way that the river flows. And so that's what you're being encouraged to be like in the moment, is to be like the water, to be fluid and be able to flow in the direction that life takes you, being adaptable, okay? This is also being in the flow of your emotions, making sure that your emotions are steady, that you're grounded and stable, okay? And not all over the place, because this transition, these changes can bring a lot of a different influx of emotions, okay? So maybe spending time near water and drinking water will help keep you grounded and will also help you tap into your intuition, your discernment, your imagination, all right, to help you learn how to deal with the changes that are coming upon you, okay? So this is also with the full moon here, okay? For many of you, you are tapping into your psychic abilities, your strengths, okay? You're learning more about your gifts, okay? And a lot of that is going to be tied into the water. A lot of that is going to be tied into the moon, okay? So just be mindful of that. Anything else, Divine Spirit? Anything else? All right, stillness, okay? So in calmness, in stillness, in quietness, in peace is where you're going to hear the voice of the divine creator within your soul, okay? For many of you, you're going to receive your downloads, you're going to receive messages, okay? In the stillness. So sometimes it's okay to turn off the TV, turn off the radio, turn off the music, turn off the noise, okay? Because that is, sometimes we can't hear the voice of the divine over the noise of the world, okay? Or the noise of our own mind, the noise of our own lives. And sometimes you got to tune that stuff out, and you really got to get in tune with nature, all right, in order to hear what the divine is trying to tell you or to impart to you, okay? So you're going to find the answers that you seek in stillness, in quiet, in peace, in meditation, in prayer, okay? For many of you, this is going to be a time where you're beginning to bloom, okay, like the swan, okay, beautiful, all right, gliding over the glass lake, okay, finding beauty in darkness, finding beauty in pain, finding beauty in the trauma and the violence that you've experienced. It's going to be a time of learning for many of you. This is going to be a time of sacred knowledge, self-awareness, okay, higher levels of consciousness, enlightenment. These are periods that you're going to experience as you go on the spiritual journey, as you begin to experience these changes, okay? They're going to happen for you and to you to help propel you, your soul to grow and to help lead you and guide you in the direction that your life purpose is meant to take you. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have happiness. Okay. So whatever this is, whatever your life purpose is, I can guarantee you it's going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness and success. Okay. Because it's going to be doing something that you enjoy, doing something that you love. All right. So the last deck we're going to move into is the Angels of Abundance. All right. What does the collective need to know in regards to their finances and their financial security and stability and well-being? What does the collective need to know about their financial well-being? Okay. What's going to assist them in helping them move forward on their life purpose? Okay. And alleviate fears, worry, and anxiety. Dang, you just flipped out like that. That's how you feel? Partnership. For many of you, there's a partnership coming. All right. And Spirit is also asking you to allow helpful and supportive people in your personal life, okay, in your career. And both parties will benefit as a result, okay? You're receiving help from the heaven and from a person who will bring the needed skills and resources in order to grow whatever it is that you are wanting to grow or manifest, okay? So there is a partnership coming in from the divine, okay? As you speak words of abundance into your life, it brings the ability, it gives you the ability to instantly manifest abundance, all right, by choosing positive and powerful words, okay? Always describe your own world and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, okay? That's because that's what you're going to attract for yourself and others, okay? So speaking words, affirmations, and words of abundance will help you change your circumstances and your subconscious mind and your way of looking at finances, okay? Spirit doesn't want you complaining because Spirit and the universe have shown you over and over again that the universe will provide. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations bloom into reality, all right? So we don't want to come from a state of lack, of not having, all right, or not enough, okay? There's more than enough to go around. All right, speak in the present moment as if it is already yours, okay? It is yours, okay? It's in divine timing. Just because you don't see it in the present moment don't mean that you don't already own it. It's not already yours, that you're not already going to be gifted it. All right, so just know that everything comes with time, especially if it was placed in your soul, if it was placed on your heart, all right, then you know it's going to eventually come. It may take a few months, it may take a few years, all right, for you to see it, but understand that it is yours. It is already your birthright, so you don't need to fight for it. All right, y'all, these cards, I'm tired of bending over grabbing these cards. All right, a gratitude list. So one of the ways being grateful or creating a list, okay, counting your blessings, okay, as you keep your heart centered, okay, instead of fixated on worries in your mind, what are you grateful for right now, okay? So as you stay in this state of gratefulness, of daily gratefulness, the more that you are grateful, the more that you show gratefulness, the more that the universe is going to want to bring you these things, okay? So be grateful for what you already have, being thankful for what you already have, showing appreciation, taking care of the things that God has, or the divine creator has already blessed you with, will allow things of other things, the universe to bless you with other things or more things, if that is, you know, your heart desire. That's what's written in your chart, okay? So being grateful every day, all right? Facing your financial fears, okay? So sometimes we don't always make the best decisions when it comes to our finances, and we sometimes make poor decisions that get us in financial debt, all right? But when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, it can no longer control you, okay? Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. and you realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Okay, so the doubt of whether you'll fail or if you'll succeed, okay, if those are what's keeping you back, then you have to find a way to release those emotions, release those fears, work on those phobias, okay, so that maybe you don't have the greatest credit in the world, and maybe that's one of the fears where you think it's holding you back, okay, from taking that divinely guided chance, all right, on that business idea, okay, or going to that school, or getting that new home, or getting that new car, or whatever it is, all right. So face your fears, and then know that fear is an illusion, okay. All right, so Spirit is definitely saying spend time in nature, okay, because nature is very abundant. It has everything that we need. When you realize that nature has everything that we need to sustain and be able to live off of, okay, you'll realize that that same abundance also rests in us. It also manifests in us, okay? So go outside, enjoy a walk, hike, spend time with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some sort of activity to connect with the luminous vastness, okay, because spending time out in nature will help you shift into a higher vibration, okay, and it reminds you of God's infinite abundance, that all that the heart's desire, divine spirit has the ability to bring it into fruition here, okay, as you because the divine spirit lives within you. So when you're co-creating, when you are creating your world, you are co-creating with spirit, all right? Taking a divinely guided chance. Some of your financial fears is what's holding you back from taking this divinely guided chance. But understand, all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk. And Spirit is saying you're more than ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories, okay? When you leave behind things that are comfortable and familiar, are things that may not be appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful things, projects, and people, okay? So we're going to pull one more. We're going to pull one more divine spirit, and then we're going to close out this reading, y'all. All right, so understand that God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, the universe, all right? And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, the divine creator, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. You never have to worry. There's more than enough to go around, y'all. Okay, you just have to change your mindset of how you look at things, your perception. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I appreciate y'all joining me here tonight. If you stayed with me thus far on this reading, I really appreciate it. I hope you got something out of it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you feel that these readings are beneficial to you. With that being said, y'all, have a good night. Peace, love, and light.